I want to talk to you about the best credit cards for bills and utility payments. And so here are the top cards I want you to pay attention to. Number one, think about the US Bank Cash Plus Visa Signature. This is a fantastic credit card from US Bank. I mean, US Bank is pretty known for very, very good, very great credit cards, but this one is really good for bills and utility payments. Actually, there is actually a an intro offer. So this card is great for bonus cashback because there is a $200 intro offer. Can you imagine that? $200. Okay. So US Bank is giving you a $200. And on top of that, you have a rewards rate that goes from 1% to 5%. Now the rewards rate is permanent. It's not an intro offer, it's a permanent offer. Okay. On top of that, this US Bank Cash Plus Visa Signature has no annual fee. So you're getting the cash back permanently, and you're not paying any fee at all. Usually, when credit cards actually give you a rewards structure, they actually are tagging on some fees, right? Some annual fees, but US Bank doesn't have that, so that's really good. So you have 5% cash back on your first $2,000 in combined eligible purchases every quarter on two categories you choose. 5% on prepaid air, hotel, and car reservations booked directly in the Rewards Travel Center, the U.S. Bank Rewards Travel Center. And then you have 2% cashback on one everyday category like gas stations and EV charging stations or at grocery stores. And this excludes, of course, discount stores, supercenters, and wholesale clubs like BJ and Sam's Club. Then you also have 1% cashback on all other eligible purchases. So this no annual fee credit card earns 5% cashback on purchases in two eligible categories of your choice. So this is really good. That's why I think it's a great credit card for bills and utility payments. Okay, so actually one thing I want to say is that you will love the flexibility US Bank has because there are 12 categories to choose from for the 5% bonus every quarter, including many common bills and utilities. And the sign up bonus can be easy to achieve if you think about that, right? This is really good from a flexibility point of view. If you're looking for the best credit cards for bills and utility payments, I want you to think about City Double Cash. The City Double Cash card is actually great for flat rate cashbacks, okay? Especially if you're looking for a flat rate cashback on bills, okay? And this card actually also has a $200 intro offer for cashback, okay? And the rewards rate actually also goes from 1% to 5%, kind of similar to the US Bank Cash Plus Visa Signature. So 1% to 5%. So that's something to really think about. So you can earn 2% on every purchase with unlimited 1% cashback when you buy, plus an additional 1% as you pay for those purchases. And to earn cashback, you need to pay at least the minimum due on time, okay? And also you have a 5%. So you do have a special travel offer which earns a 5% total cashback on hotel, car rentals, and attractions booked on the city travel portal through for the next 6 months. So you have a lot of possibility there. And this card is great for earning on regular expenses that don't fall into bonus rewards categories. It has no annual fee and earns 2% cashback on all purchases, 1% when you buy, and 1% when you pay. So that's really good because it really gives you flexibility, okay? And you also won't have to keep track of bonus categories or spending limits like you had to for the US Bank Cash Plus Visa Signature. And rewards can be redeemed for cash or basic city thank you points. So with a solid sign-up bonus and one of the best intro APR offers available for balance transfers, this is one of the top flat rate cashback cards to pay your bills. So this is so one thing I want to say here is that this card is great because it is one of the best flat rate cashback cards available. Okay, making it a very excellent choice for a standalone card for all your bills, all your bills and utility payments. And this the intro APR offer is very competitive for balance transfers, especially when it comes to getting you to the top amount, okay, in terms of rewards, okay. And also, one thing I want to say here is that just remember that balance transfers do not earn cash back, okay. So you also have, if you're looking for the best credit cards for bills and utility payments, think about the Blue Cash Preferred from American Express. So this card is great for groceries and streaming services. So it's Blue Cash Preferred. And one thing I want to say is that you have an intro offer of $250, and you're able to actually earn a rewards rate that goes from 1 to 6%, not 5%, but 6%. Okay. So you have 6% cash back at U.S. supermarkets on up to $6,000 per year in purchases, then 1%. 6% cash back on select U.S. streaming subscriptions. 3% cash back at U.S. gas stations and on transit, including taxis, rideshare, parking, tolls, trains, buses, and more. And you have 1% cash back on other purchases. So this is one of the best credit cards for groceries, if you think about it. All right, okay, and this is kind of cool. And what makes this card really great is that it has a streaming credit of $7 monthly for spending $9.99, at least 99 every month on your auto renewing a subscription with the Disney bundle. Okay, so that's really good. And so the card actually remains great for earning rates in numerous categories, okay? And this makes it a great choice for everyday purchases. It has one of the best rates for groceries and streaming expenses. So this is really good. One thing I need to say also is that I want you to really keep in mind that the US supermarkets category doesn't include wholesale clubs, superstores, or online grocery stores, right? So you can't you like what you can really earn is kind of limited. But at least you can take advantage of the $250 intro offer. So after spending $3,000 in eligible purchases on your new card within the first 6 months, you can actually earn that $250 statement credit. So this is really good. If you're looking for the best credit cards for bills and utility payments, I want you to think about the Wells Fargo Active Cash. This is another great credit card for paying cell phone bills, particularly. And the cool thing here is that you actually have an intro offer, a $200 cash reward, okay? And the rewards rate is actually 2%. There's no range. It's a fixed amount, 2%. And so you are able to earn unlimited 2% cash rewards on purchases. Okay. So this card is one of the best cash rewards credit cards available, earning 2% cash rewards on purchases. It's a great choice to pay your cell phone bill since you'll get cell phone protection, which covers you against damage or theft of up to $600 per claim, maximum of 2 claims per year, with a $25 deductible. So this no annual fee card has a solid intro APR and a great cash rewards welcome offer. You know, making it a straightforward and easy to use tool for most people. So it's one of those things where you have to see what works for your situation and what doesn't. And so again, you are able to earn you can earn unlimited 2% cash rewards on all purchases. And the card actually has no annual fee to eat into your rewards earnings. Okay. So also you have a balance transfer offer. So you have a 0% intro APR for 12 months from account opening on purchases and qualifying balance transfers. And after that, the APR goes from 18% all the way to 38%. And also, no categories to track or remember. And cash rewards don't expire as long as your account remains open. And you can find tickets, for instance, to top sports and entertainment events, book travel, make dinner reservations, and get more done, right? With your own complimentary 24/7 Visa signature concierge. So this is really good from a flexibility point of view. And yeah, wonderful. Another great credit cards for bills and utility payments this year is the Bilt Mastercard. So if you think about the Bilt Mastercard, what I love about those cards is that actually you have a rewards rate that goes from one X points to 3X points or sometimes 4X points. So that's really good. Okay, 1X points to 3X points. And one thing I want to say is that this card actually has no annual fee. So you have 3X points. When I say 3X points, actually it's 3X points on dining, 2X points on travel, 1X points on other purchases, and you have 1X points that you can earn on rent without any transaction fee, up to 100,000 points on a calendar in a calendar year. When you use the card 5 times every statement period using your Bill Mastercard, you will earn points and you will earn points on rent and qualifying net purchases. Okay, so this is really good. So, and with this card, it has a very unique feature because it earns 1x points for rent payments with no additional fees, up to 100,000 points per year. Any other method of paying rent with a credit card usually charges fees that erase any potential rewards. Okay, so the first day of every month is rent day, which actually features promotions and double points earned on all purchases. Okay, so this is really fantastic. So this card is really great from a flexibility point of view. You're able to earn points on rents with no processing fees, and the card also has many promotions and bonuses to provide actually a huge value for redemptions. So this is really good. And one thing I want to say is that so the card has no annual fee. Okay, you can earn double points on the first of it every month, excluding rent up to 1,000 bonus points. And also, you can earn up to 5x built points on Lyft rides when you link your built account and pay with your built card. So this is really good to think about. Okay, and also points redemptions include airlines, hotels, future rent payments, credit card statement credits toward a down payment, actually on a house. Next, you have a Bank of America customized cash rewards secured. So this card actually is a great credit card for bills and utility payments if you have a bad credit. If you currently have a poor credit, you can think about this secured credit card. So the other five cards that I just spoke to you about were unsecured. They are unsecured. But this particular one, the Bank of America customized cash reward secured, is a secured card. I mean, it says it already in the name. So, but there is a rewards rate to actually account for 1 to 3%, and also, so when I say 1 to 3%, you have 3% cash back in the category of your choice: gas, online shopping, dining, drugstore, travel, or home improvement furnishings. Okay, and 2%, actually 2% cash back at grocery stores and wholesale clubs, and 1% cash back on all other purchases. So having bad credit doesn't always exclude you from earning rewards. So this card's 3% cashback categories actually are pretty good. And also it earns 2% on grocery and wholesale club purchases up to $2,500, and combined 2 and 3% category purchases. Okay, so this is pretty good, and you will have to put down a $200 minimum security deposit. But if you only put your cable, internet, phone, and streaming plans on the card and pay them off on time, you can start to build your credit score. Okay, so and actually, Bank of America can upgrade you and turn this secured credit card into an unsecured credit card. Okay, so the card is really fantastic because it earns a very high rate of cash back for a secured card with no annual fee. And also, Bank of America will help you by periodically reviewing your account to determine if you qualify to actually have your deposit refunded. So they will review your account every 3 months, every 3 to 6 months, to see whether you qualify or not for an unsecured credit card. Okay, and but the card doesn't have a welcome offer. Okay, but again, it is typical of secured credit cards anyway. And also, the bonus categories are capped to a combined $2,500 in purchases per quarter, which could be a limited depending on your security deposit amount. So those are the top 6 credit cards for bills and utility payments. So I give you the overview here. So when you think about these cards, you need to understand that you have a flexibility, especially when it comes to cash back, from the U.S. Bank Cash Plus Visa Signature Card to the Bank of America Unsecured Cash Bank of America Unlimited Cash Rewards Secured Credit Card. Okay. Now, how do you choose your card for bills and utility payments? Well, you don't have you certainly don't have much control over your recurrent bills and utilities. Okay, but you have control over how you choose to pay them. Some utility companies may charge convenience fees for paying with a credit card, but you may be able to offset it with credit card rewards. No one card will be the correct answer for all your bills and utilities, since they all offer different bonuses and incentives. Okay, so when you think about cashback, you have to choose whether you want to go with cashback, points, or miles. So for points and miles, calculate their worth using actually a guide that I can share with you when when you let me know in the comment section. But you have a way to calculate your the worth of your points and miles. Okay, so while points and miles offer the potential for booking trips and vacations, they may lose value if you try to redeem them for cashback. So cashback is more straightforward. You will earn a percentage of your spending back, usually between 1% and 5%, and can watch that cashback accumulate in your account, knowing that it won't change in value. You can usually redeem those cashback earnings as a statement credit or a direct deposit, but you usually need a more complicated plan to redeem points and miles. And if you are just starting out with credit cards, cashback cards are likely to be your best option. Okay. So you also want to run the numbers, right? Fees versus rewards. So you want to calculate the value of points or cashback earned, then subtract any convenience or processing fees. It's worth it to pay bills and utilities with a credit card if it earns at least 3% cashback for that spending. Let me give you an example. If your gas bill company applies a 2% processing fee for credit card charges, and your card earns 5% back on utilities, you will earn a 3%, like a 3% cashback net, right? Other fees and charges can quickly erase the value of your rewards. So you always want to consider, you want to consider things like annual fees, your rewards, ongoing APRs, and intro offers when actually making your decision. Okay. Also think about other benefits. So consider extra benefits and protections a card gives you when paying your bills and utilities, like cell phone protection and streaming credits. Paying this everyday expenses with a card that has elevated rewards and extra benefits is actually ideal. So a card offering a unique benefit is a great selling point. For instance, the Built Mastercard lets you earn 1x points when paying rent without additional fees. So that's really good. And while that might not seem like a lot, most people cannot really pay rent using credit cards, and those who can often pay processing fees. So this is really something to really think about. So in closing to this conversation, I spoke to you about the best credit cards for bills and your utility payments. So the top cards include the U.S. Bank Cash Plus Visa Signature, the Citi Double Cash, the Blue Cash Preferred from Amex, Wells Fargo Active Cash, Bilt, MasterCard, and the Bank of America Customized Cash Rewards Secured. Thank you so much. God bless you. I will see you next time. Until then, remember, stay marvelous.